So for my stop that this week, we got SportsCenter putting out a tweet showing LeBron and Jordan once again, going up against each other in their Space Jam uniforms. LeBron's going up for a dunk, Jordan's trying to block it, and of course they ask, what happens next? And I don't get why we have to keep throwing these two together and making everybody argue and bicker about who's better, this, that. LeBron's putting out his movie. Just let him put out his movie. Let's let it rock, and let's let both these legends just enjoy their separate greatness. Yeah. So, SportsCenter, please leave it alone and stop that.
It's a little early.
We almost jumped that.
You guys are excited. I know.
Yeah.
What else you got, hon?
I'll go right now. So, for my stop that for this week, Titans last year in the draft had their first round draft pick, and they decided to go with Isaiah Wilson. They have now traded him for a 7th round pick a year later. The confusion that is in my head, the worry for that team, all I have to say to them is stop that. That's ridiculous. I mean, you just wasted your first round draft pick, and you're getting a 7th for it. I think
didn't they trade 7s too? They swapped 7s.
They swapped 7s.
So they're not even really getting a 7th out of them. They swapped their 7th. They just unloaded that contract, really. Right? That's 100% they were doing.
100%. Yeah. I mean, I guess you get a 7th round draft pick from it, but who are we grabbing?
So they gave their 7th to get the 7th.
And I just don't understand exactly like.
And if you're better than the
I don't know. A salary cap move.
Like, who has the better 7th round pick too? Like
that's what we need to know.
Yeah, that's what I needed to get down to.
Titans.
And Dolphins.
Yeah, Dolphins.
So it could be right there even.
But it's pretty close.
It's right there.
Regardless, you're getting anywhere from like 160 to 180, or no, it was 260, 280, something like that. Brady was 199.
Yeah.
So it
just felt like some schoolyard
shit.
You
could do something with that.
I feel like it was just more like, yo, we really don't want this guy. How about we'll give him to you and just trade your 7th with us. How about that?
Miami,
make it look good.
Yeah, exactly. Make it look good. Make it look normal.
Yeah,
that's wild to me.
Absolutely ridiculous.
I'm gonna bring it back to the NBA. So at one point in time, the Pistons had Blake Griffin. Well, they didn't have them all at the same time, but in the past couple years, they've had Blake Griffin, Tobias Harris, Andre Drummond, and Reggie Jackson. All 4 of those players are no longer on the team now that Blake is on the Nets. And what they got for those 4 players combined in their trades and buyouts and whatnot, a 2nd-round pick. One singular 2nd-round pick. So,
oh my goodness.
Detroit Pistons, all I have to say to you guys is
stop that.
That is not how you rebuild a team.
No, it definitely doesn't work like that. It definitely doesn't work like that.
It just does not at all. That's ridiculous.
Yeah.